Hello, welcome. My name's Ash, and today in this video, I'll be going over my trades on my demo, and then I'll be going over what I'm planning to do when I turn 18, right? Because I'm still 17, I can't trade any live accounts, and I can't get a funded account. Technically, I can. I just won't be able to like verify my age or anything. And if it tells me to, then that's money down the drain, right? So, um, when I turn 18, I'm not waiting until I turn 18, but at the end of this month, on March 1st. I'll be starting a Top Step 50K account, and then I'll be trying to pass it before the end of March, right? Because I'll be turning 18 on March 29th, so plan right now for uh Top Step or anything live account related, right? And I'll also be starting my live account. I'll start an investment portfolio also with Robinhood, and I'll also start a crypto portfolio. So everything, I'm not gonna put too much money in them, like max 250 in each, and then I'll be starting my uh funded. And I'm thinking I think I'll actually be able to pass the funded easily because I've been trading on this demo. I started it last month, and it was supposed to be like a funded challenge. So I was actually trading it like very seriously. I was analyzing the market every day and taking my trades at the right times and stuff like that. So that's besides the point. I'll basically go over the trades now. So on Uh, MNQ has been a little. It's always like this, honestly. But on Wednesday, I took a trade. It was a long. The trade, as you can see, it was based off of this gap right here. Like on the daily, we have a huge gap on the daily, as you can see. We went all the way up into it, and that was kind of my draw. And we're above the SMA 200 on the daily, and MNQ is just like really bullish. Same with like Aspire or anything like that. As long as we're above the SMA 200 on the higher time frames, then I'm looking for longs, right? It may not align with a lot of people's strategies and stuff like that, but I mean, I'm just shitting with the trend, right? That's all it really is. So this shade that I took was based off of that, and we were also pushing out of a higher time frame gap right here. So I'm not sure what hour or like if it was the 4 hour or like the 1 hour or the daily, but it was one of those, right? And then this whole move down right here was a liquidity sweep, so just was looking for some type of fair value gap to form, and then once it was not that one, once this one formed, I just entered off of it. And as you can see, like my gaps, I don't really discriminate like on my gaps. I know a lot of people they have like a certain requirement for how their gaps look like, but I don't really care as long as there's a gap, then I'll most likely take the trade based off of it, no matter how like the size, right? Because some people like they think a smaller gap is like more likely to get inversed, and that's true. But for like the right trade bias or something like that, then it'll most likely get respected. And that's what happened right here. So I entered right here, and then I was risking 200 on MNQ. I only risk 200, and GC I risk 300. So I'll take two trades daily, one on MNQ and one on GC. That's if I find a trade idea or like a trade if I found my actual bias, then I'll take that. And then, as you see, we risked 200. Was about down here, I think, and then we went for a $400 take profit, and that got hit right away. So that's my most recent trade on MNQ, and then we have another one right here. So I literally the exact same. All of my trade ideas are like the exact same. So I'll take liquidity sweep right here. We had a 1 hour liquidity sweep somewhere down here, and then a 5 minute gap. Entered right on that. It went up. We shot back down, and then we went up, and then I hit take profit right up here. And then as you can see, we started dumping right away. So that's why you have a set take profit, right? If I didn't have like a set take profit, I might have went for these highs or like something else, right? And I would have got stopped out easily. And then on MNQ, I mean on GC gold, I took a trade on Thursday and it was a losing trade, obviously. And main reason is just, I think it was mostly just probability, right? Because I followed everything that I was supposed to do on this. We had a full analysis, but the main thing with GC currently is that we're at all-time highs, right? So there isn't really much of a draw on liquidity when we've practically swept every high there is. There isn't really anything to look for. So once things like this happen, it's kind of hard to have a valid draw. And as you can see, we dropped. and I most likely should have been looking for like the market to go down, but this happened. We had this gap right here, and as you know, I don't really care about gap sizes, so entered right on it, and we had this huge candle to the downside, and we got stopped. And I think this might have been a news candle. Like I need to switch to like actual New York session. Yeah, this is a news candle. So 9:45 we had news, and I got stopped. Don't know why I was not looking at news, but it happens. Most likely would have gotten stopped either way, but that was my last trade on GC, and then this trade right here. And I don't know what it is with GC, right? GC sometimes it feels like the lot size changes or something, right? Because this was a $600 trade, so I entered right down here in this gap right here, and I bought a singular, no, not sell, and then I bought uh, a singular. I don't know if it's like messing up like a single contract for two, but yeah, I don't know why like a singular 300 is worth so much. Because when I trade, like sometimes I'll enter and it's not worth this much. Like, how is that? Like, that just doesn't make sense, right? And I was only going for 600, and we hit that pretty much right away. And I just like entering simple trades like this, just quick trades that don't really take that long. This was like I hit take profit, I got entered and hit take profit in a singular candle, so that's kind of crazy. If I was targeting highs and stuff like that, I might have gotten like more profits, but obviously that's not a part of my strategy. So I just got my take profit and got out. And that's basically it. It's just a few trade recaps on. I'll keep trading this. My current goal for this is to get it up to 10,000 by the end of the month. And then at the end of the month, if I get to 10,000, I'll be starting a top step 50K funded. Yeah, and I'll be trying to pass that. So once I start that, I'll basically, what is it called? Start making trade recaps on the funded instead of like my demo. And I've been on demo for like a year now, so I mean, it's like about time, right? And then when I turn 18, I'll be, yeah, it'll be great. And that's basically it. Thank you for watching.